you're feeling alive. Tell me how to show you it's a beautiful life. I'll do anything to pull you into the light, 'cause everything will change when you open your eyes. Yeah, so don't you let the sunlight go by without you. Don't you realize how lucky we are? Open up your heart, baby, let it all go tonight. Live your life like it was running out. We're alive, we gotta scream it out. Breathe it in and feel the rush again. You're not lost, no matter where you've been.
Welcome to North Carolina.
I wish we would have known about Micah Dyer
Yeah.
before we had come to Kitty Hawk.
Kitty Hawk, yeah.
Who was Micah Dyer, Tommy?
He was technically the first in flight. The Wright brothers actually got the patents from his family.
Yep.
So,
They would not have been able to be successful, or at least not as quickly as they were, had it not been for the patent of Micah Dyer, who flew, was the first person in flight, and flew off of Wolf Mountain in Blairsville. And I'll link that video.
yeah, and the actual patent is on his headstone. So
You can't
it's
deny
gotta be
that.
true.
He's also in the Aviation Flight History Museum, and I think in the Smithsonian too, his patent is.
Yeah.
But I'll link all that.
Yeah, we got a video.
Got a couple videos. So this is the town of Duck, and Tommy was like, what a cute town.
Yeah, they got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, they do. Very nice. If you don't know where Duck is, you have to go through Tuckahoe. Gee, I'm not exaggerating, y'all.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Looks like it'd be a good little spot to stay sometime. So now we're on Corolla,
Corolla.
which is our destination anyway. Right now it's just a bunch of houses and highway. Well, oopsies. We thought we booked our wild horse tour for 12:30, and apparently not. It's 11. So they called us and we're late. So we're on our way.
We were going to do an intro.
You know, we
We had
got
this all planned out.
when we got here, go out front, doing it.
We were late.
They called us and was like,
Are y'all coming for your
11
adventure
o'clock?
tour?
at 11 o'clock. Yeah.
We thought it was 12:30.
Luckily, we got up and came over. It's a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
But we came over earlier because we was going to walk around the town.
We actually adulted this morning and got up on time and didn't snooze and got over here with what we thought was like an hour and a half to spare.
So we pulled in, we seen where it was at. I was like, okay, well, let's go to town, take a look around town. We didn't make it 2 minutes down the road. They was calling us. So this is your intro for the Wild Horse Tour in Corolla Beach.
I know you don't like taking pictures. Are you excited?
I don't know yet. let you know in 10 minutes.
Welcome everybody. I've been living down here about 20 years. First came to see these horses though when I was a little kid in the late 1970s. And the big difference between now and then, real big thing, you know, I'm going to take you off to the 4x4 area. It's the last 11 miles of beach that we got up here. When I came here in late 1977, late 1970s, this was the 4x4 area. In fact, all this was the 4x4 area. The road used to end just north of Duck. And all this, we had horses. There really wasn't anything up here at all. There were only about 20 families living up here. And you had to have special permission to even come up here and look around and drive around. So an awful lot has changed in just a relatively short time. That's the big takeaway that I like to point out to everybody. Not a whole lot to see between here and the beach. We got about a 10-minute ride. That's because the only thing we won't pass any historical significance is the Corolla. Has anybody done this before?
I have.
Yeah? Okay. How long ago?
Probably about 10 years ago.
Oh, wow. 10 years ago.
It's been over 20.
You're in for a shock, I tell you. Because,
Yeah.
you know, the story of the horses, I'd like to say it's done. You know, the story's finished. We got these horses living up here where they are now, and that, you know, that's the way it's going to be. But it's really not. There's still an awful lot of things going on, a lot of factors in play, a lot of development taking place up here in the 4x4 area. It's really divided into 4 main sections. 2 sections where there's no development, where the horses have it all to themselves, and then there's these 2 neighborhoods where they're building houses like crazy. And I'll try to make sense of it. You'll have questions, so please feel free to stop me and ask questions at any time, and we'll try to make some sense of it all. We're going to get under there, all right? Buckle up, everybody, seatbelt. There are some other wild horse tour companies that you might see out here today. I think we've got the best ride by far, definitely the most comfortable. And, you know, I've been doing this 5 years now, giving tours, and I've never got one of these stuck. And it was really not hard to get stuck out here. There's a Facebook page devoted solely to people being stuck in the sand out here.
Yeah, I remember it.
I have a cattle grate right here. Horses don't like to walk across the gaps between the middle bars. From this point on, we could see horses, so keep your eyes open, your head on the swivel. There's the fence going right into the water. Horses don't go very deep into the ocean. So you don't need one. I know we got horses on the beach already. Look at that. I see 2 right up there on the left. You see them? Here we have a pair. Generally what I say we're looking for out here are the family groups called harems. Harems can be 2 horses, a mare and a stallion just getting started, or it can be 11 horses, you know, depending on the stallion and how adept he is at keeping things together. Usually when they're down here hanging on the beach, they're catching the breeze. They're trying to remain cool, get away from the bugs that bother them behind the dune. I'll try to get everybody a look on each side, you know, whenever we see horses, I'll try to get everybody a good look. You know, before, sometimes these girls get big. They do, you know, and they end up being just well fed. No, they fooled me before. She does look like she's hanging. But she may have just given birth to this little guy.
Oh, look at him run.
She's been easily recognized. I've watched her grow up. That's Betsy right there.
Dragging a stick.
The second horse is a younger horse. I think that's one of our colts from last year. That second horse. So the stuff really hasn't started growing and isn't really very green yet this year, but they are big fans of the dune grass and the sea oats when it's a
Was it worth it?
Yes, it was very worth it. We've seen 20, 30.
Oh, God, yeah. Plenty.
Definitely worth it. I said, your hair kind of looks like some Tina Turner stuff going on.
Then it looks great, right? Because
It's
Tina's
definitely
queen.
wind blown, sand drenched, salt drenched, whatever.
Yeah, if you care about your hair,
Don't go there.
don't go there. I don't care, so. But I'm gonna have a mess though, y'all, because my hair's already fine and has a tendency to knot up. So it's gonna be all ratty. But I got a exfoliation facial. My teeth got polished because I swallowed a bunch of sand. It's 10 out of 10 though. I loved it. Either
the
wear
Outer
a hat
Banks.
or pull your hair back.
Yeah, but it's 2 hours long. $60 a person, I think.
Yeah,
it is.
$60 a person, and we thought at first that was a little pricey until we actually got into the tour, and wow.
Yeah.
And you know, you gotta understand, these are wild animals. These are not domesticated horses, so they can't guarantee that you're gonna see anything. It's not a circus, it's not a zoo.
They're not tied up out there.
But today was a prime day for it, apparently, because we saw probably upwards of 30 to 40.
Yeah, quite a
And
few.
babies, brand new babies. Also saw some low-key dolphins jumping, you know.
But there again, if you ever been on a dolphin tour, if
Yeah.
you don't see a dolphin, it ain't the captain's fault.
Yeah, you can't get mad if you don't see a dolphin or a wild horse on one of these tours, because
I don't think you would ever go in there and not see one, though. So we've seen quite a few. So we were lucky.
totally worth the $60. 10 out of 10. I would do it again. Absolutely. Because even the guide said it's different every day. You never know what you're going to see. So,
Really nice.
yep.
So we're off to our next thing.
Dun, dun, dun.
See you there. We won't be late for this one. We don't have a reservation.
Nope. Where are we?
Sand and Water Road.
Where is that located?
I don't know. It's 12 south.
We're going into Cape Hatteras.
Well, we got a long way.
And they're saying there's going to be sand and water on the road, much
Yeah.
like there was last time we were here.
There was a lot of sand and water on the road.
But y'all, look how pretty it turned out.
Yeah, so far.
Went into a little rainstorm, but it turned out beautiful.
Yeah, it rained right before we got somewhere. There was a lot. The roads were flooded, but now we got pretty blue skies.
Yeah.
And up here on the right is Brody. Is it Brody Lighthouse?
Bodie.
Bodie. We went there the last time we were here.
We videoed it. I'll link it
So you should be able to see it here in a little bit on
in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Well, it didn't sound like it was like right there.
It's close, but I don't know how far it is. This road is the main road that goes down to Hatteras. Well, the only road that goes to Hatteras. And up here at the marina is where we sat for 5 hours last time,
Oh yeah, Oregon Inlet.
waiting for
The road to
to
open.
give the thumbs up to where we could cross the bridge into Rhodanthe.
Yeah, I'll link that also.
And as soon as we got there, they closed the road again, and we were trapped for 2 days.
Yep.
Couldn't get out because the storms had come in and come through the what are they called? Big hills of sand,
Dunes.
and washed them onto the road, and they had to get all that cleaned up. And they did a great job.
They did, but we were literally trapped both ways onto. We had like access to maybe a 3-mile stretch, and that was it.
Yeah, it was pretty
And
bad.
town was flooded.
So I'm hoping it's not like that this time.
Yeah.
Since we hadn't had any storms, I think we'll be okay. We're early spring. So
Yeah.
hopefully that was in September.
Yeah, that's hurricane
Let's
season.
pick to go to the beach in the hurricane season.
Well, that's what we do, Tommy. We are always ill-equipped, and we always miss adventure because we miss the adventure. We have mishaps during our adventures because
We don't care.
we're not really big on planning. We fly by the seat of our pants.
This is absolutely no planning right here.
Yeah, we have exhausted all the plans we had. So you saw the Wild Horse Tour. That was
This is next.
So we'll be back. Possibly that dot there in the distance is the Bodie Island Lighthouse that Tommy was talking about that we went to. And you couldn't go in it back then, but I think you can now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, that's where we sat for 5 hours. Right there, in that parking lot, with a 2-year-old who had the patience of a saint. He actually maintained himself better than some of us adults did.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Because they'd come up and they'd be like, are you here? Oh, they're going to open it in an hour. No. They're going to open it in an hour. No.
And he was stuck in his car seat the entire time. And he just chilled out, man. He was fine. Never cried, never complained. Like I said, better than some of the adults.
Yeah, I cried and complained a lot.
All right, well, we're stopping for lunch
Yep.
at Dirty Dick's Crab House.
Don't censor us. We didn't make the name up.
I didn't come up with it. But it was about the only place that we've really seen. And the food line's next door that we got to go to. So
Yeah, it was pretty convenient.
let's go try out some
Dirty Dicks.
Dirty Dicks.
I know. Scan this. Feel free to pause. So I got some kind of caramel or whatever, but I don't taste any caramel.
What does it taste like?
Like a amber ale. And then of course Tommy got his standard Bud Light.
Yep.
I think we're just gonna get an appetizer here. Looks nice. Well, all right, welcome back. All right, so y'all know we don't like to give negative reviews, but this one kind of earned it. So we went to Dirty Dick's. It was getting late in the day. We needed to check into where we were going to stay that day. So
Yeah, we also we needed to eat something.
yeah,
And we could have picked 1,000 better places, in my opinion. I don't know if it was just a bad time to be in there or a short service or what, but it was expensive, which I usually complain about.
but also don't mind if the food was really good in this case. So we just opted to get an appetizer, and y'all.
It was bad food and bad service.
When you're at the beach, and literally the beach is, steps away from your location, and you opt for frozen seafood, there's a problem.
Yeah.
It was fishy, rubbery.
Overcooked.
Oh, yeah, way overcooked. The servers were not the nicest. I think the nicest interaction we had was a girl when we walked through the door complimented my earrings or something. But anyway, so yeah, would not go back. Don't really understand the hype of it.
No.
So there's that, but 10 out of 10 on the Wild Horse Tour.
The Wild Horse Adventure Tour.
That was absolutely one of the coolest things I think I've ever got to see. I did it before several years ago, and I was really excited for Tommy to be able to do it.
That's pretty cool to see the horses out there on the beach like that. I mean, it's amazing.
It really is. I mean, it's kind of what I would consider. Some people might disagree with me, but I would actually consider that one of the wonders of the world. That they're still those horses are 100% in their DNA pure.
Yeah.
Spanish. I can't remember the Spanish something, but some type of pony. But their DNA has never been altered. They do try to keep them as pristine in that as they possibly can. They don't allow interaction with them. There was actually almost a near altercation on the beach because this all these horse tours, from what I understand, partner with the conservation committee for these horses. So everybody's very protective of them, and you're not allowed to get very close to them.
Yeah, and you shouldn't. They're wild
Yeah,
horses.
they're not pets. But there was a gentleman and his lady that were getting right up on them, and one of the rangers had stopped, one of the commission people had stopped, and then our tour had stopped too and was telling this person, back away from the horses. You don't need to be that close.
Yeah.
And he was getting a little rowdy, but I guess he decided he was outnumbered. But yeah, you don't. It's not scripted, so they don't know when the horses are going to be there, and Lord, please, if you do go, don't try to feed the horses any snacks. If you're walking the beach, they don't need your apples or anything like that. I've actually followed this beach for a long time, and they have shown pictures of what happens to the horses when humans want to bring them treats. So yeah, don't do that.
But it's very impressive, and I've never ever seen a horse standoff, and I've seen a couple. Of them.
Yeah, it was like the West Side Story of horses.
Yeah, I mean they really do, and the males will go forward, and if they want to fight, we'll fight.
Yeah,
but,
so that one right there is one coming towards them.
Luckily, they decided that we will go this way, and y'all go that way, and we'll keep to ourselves.
Yeah, they have a strict territorial hierarchy set up there, and hierarchy within the ranks of each individual harem, which was really interesting to see. A lot of times, like the one leading behind she's the older female. She's the one that's at the back of the line, or she's either that or she's the newest to the harem.
And just so you know, you can drive onto the beach. Make sure you have a four-wheel drive vehicle. Also, there's a good stretch there. There is no stopping. So you can go slow, but you can't stop and look at the horses. You need to keep moving. So just keep that in mind, too. Now, when you get on farther down, you can actually stop and take good pictures and stuff. Some
of that is because the sand is soft, and there's actually a Facebook page dedicated to people who stop in the wrong place. And I personally, on the first time that I went and seen this, watched somebody's Jeep get washed out.
Yeah, if you get too close down to the water, you know what happens. So
yeah, so it's good to keep your distance and let nature be nature.
And this is north of Kitty Hawk, so it's Corolla Beach. Mm-hmm. There used to be a way that you could go all the way up through to Virginia Beach. As y'all know, that's where we started. But you can't go directly from Virginia Beach down to Corolla now. You got to go around. Yeah. And it takes about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours to get down through there. But it's very nice out through there, and there's some nice homes up there too that they can only get to with four-wheel drive.
The guy who started Dollar General. Sorry.
One of them dollar stores.
One of the Dollar General, actually.
Whichever one they got on every corner.
Yeah, pretty sure there's one in hell. But his house is there as well. So they actually drive you past there.
Yeah, I think he said he didn't even see anybody there last year.
Yeah. So. But anyway, really cool. That's the same tour that I took the first time that I did it, and I would highly recommend them again.
Yes.
But anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. Till next time, bye-bye. Stay spicy.